This is kind of interesting as well. A guy that was tied to the Browns pre-trade deadline, defensive lineman Jerry Tillery, former first-round pick, will be officially waived today by the San Diego Chargers, meaning he can't be claimed until Monday. Browns were allegedly, reportedly, one of multiple teams that expressed an interest in Tillery. We've talked about the Browns' lack of production, defensive tackle. Is this a guy they should be interested in? Is this a guy that can help? Can he? Obviously, no one guy is going to come in and fix that, but does he help?
He certainly helps. Look, I mean, you look at the play of this group. And understanding what was there. Taven Bryan, a free agent that not a lot of people were, basically banging down the door for, a third-year player, a second-year player, a first-year player. The Browns were banking on all of them to maybe give them something. And there's been moments, tiny moments from everybody, but not enough that you would say that there's probably anyone you can point to and say, well, that's the best defensive tackle on their roster. Good size, good length, probably a better pass rusher than he is a run stuffer. Could be something the Browns have some appeal in. If you remember last year, they kind of played Malik Jackson the entire season out of the role that he had been known for his time in the NFL. Was always a better pass rusher than he was a run defender. Browns said, look, just because you're a poor run defender elsewhere doesn't necessarily mean it's poor enough for us not to use you in that role. I'd be interested. I think the Browns would be interested as well. Question would be is, the Browns will making this decision after this game. If they come out with a victory, maybe it tips the scales for them as being more in. If they don't get a victory, maybe it tips the scales more for them being more out. And if you do remember, the Browns did say after the trade deadline that they came close to having a deal that they thought they were going to get done. Not saying it is, not saying it was, or not saying it wasn't Jerry Tillery, but, we'll find out here. I think where they are in the pecking order, I think they would have a shot to acquire Tillery. We'll see. But at this point, if you've got a defensive tackle with experience, can help you in the pass rush, he's smart, he's disciplined, gets his hands up in the pass rush lane. I think it's something the Browns really can't just avoid because, getting somebody in there that's at least a little bit more of a proven commodity than what you have right now makes sense. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it would help minimize what has been a really trying position that hasn't really produced like you had hoped it would.